And now the US has turned to another theater of conflict, the South China Sea. America has sent an aircraft carrier to the region. China responded with a military exercise. At the center of the saber rattling is Taiwan. What makes it worse is a proposed visit. US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wants to go to Taiwan. China is mighty upset. It is threatening military retaliation. And amid this confrontation, Joe Biden, the US president, dialed Xi Jinping, the Chinese president. That conversation happened today. How long was the conversation? What did they discuss? And have they been able to dial down the tensions? Here's the report.
The 15th of November 2021, Joe Biden and Xi Jinping held their first meeting. A face-to-face virtual summit which lasted 3 hours. The aim was to engage better, also to stop their rivalry from turning into conflict.
As I've said before, it seems to me our responsibility as leaders of China and the United States is to ensure that the competition between our countries does not veer into conflict.
7 months later, the exact opposite has happened. Bilateral ties have worsened, tensions are at an all-time high, and there's a looming risk of conflict. A potential visit by US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan has further amplified the animosity. Beijing is threatening a strong retaliation if the visit goes ahead. They say they won't shy away from a military response. The threat is clear. Amid this face-off, Joe Biden dialed Xi Jinping on Thursday. It's their 5th conversation in 2 years. What did the two leaders talk about? The White House is yet to say, but a range of topics are likely to have been discussed. Starting with the looming threat of conflict, Beijing has become more aggressive in the South China Sea. It has expanded its maritime claims and reportedly even driven away US warships. Washington fears that without open lines of communication with Beijing, there could be more such encounters, which may eventually spiral into an unintended conflict.
Maintaining peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait isn't just a U.S. interest, it's a matter of international concern. So let me be clear. We do not seek confrontation or conflict. And we do not seek a new Cold War, an Asian NATO, or a region split into hostile blocs. We will defend our interests without flinching.
Nancy Pelosi's proposed visit to Taiwan is adding to the worries. Pelosi is the second in line to the US presidency. She would be the highest-ranking US official to visit Taiwan since 1997. Naturally, China is not too excited about the visit. It has threatened a resolute and strong response, even military action.
The Ministry of National Defense of China has said that if America remains on this course, the Chinese military will not sit idly. It will take strong measures to stop any attempts to interfere or split Taiwan from China. We Chinese do what we say.
What are the chances of China executing this threat? It helps to look at history. In 1995, when Taiwan's President Lee Teng-hui visited Washington, China launched military exercises and fired missiles into waters near Taiwan. Since then, Beijing's military capabilities have advanced significantly, and so have its stakes and the ambitions of its leadership. Just 24 hours back, an American aircraft carrier entered the South China Sea, the USS Ronald Reagan, a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered vessel. In response, the PLA accelerated its military exercises, signaling how America is crossing the red line. These developments have spooked markets. Investors are already assessing the risks of conflict. Will China and the US go to war? Will Nancy Pelosi go ahead with her visit? Will the US back down and lose face? Or risk another war? A lot depends on how Biden's phone call with Xi Jinping went, and his record of resolving tension by conversation is not inspiring. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.